Texas woman claims she blacked out, fatally stabbed her fiance, and then tried to stitch him up, police say. Oh, it's a love story, kids. Never go to bed angry at each other. What I don't understand is why no one ever blacks out and cooks a world class meal. No one ever blacks out and unifies the theories of quantum physics. Every time someone blacks out, it's always a murder scene or something horrific. A Texas woman allegedly stabbed her fiance to death before trying to stitch up his wounds when police arrived, according to authorities. Around 8:45 p.m. on March 20th, officers responded to a residence in Houston and found 25-year-old Liliana Cervantes attempting to sew up her injured fiance, the New York Post reported. I don't know if I buy that blackout story. I wasn't there, but I do know it's convenient because helping him is the difference between murder one and murder two. Paramedics arrived on the scene and pronounced the fiance, identified as 32-year-old Nathan Freeman, dead. Officials said when officers arrived at the residence, they learned Cervantes' 4-year-old child from a previous relationship and her 6-month-old daughter she shared with Freeman were both in the apartment at the time of the stabbing. On April 3rd, Cervantes was arrested and charged with Freeman's murder. Authorities said police have not revealed a motive for the stabbing. What could that motive possibly be? Because putting your hands on him is a bit much. Scratching or biting is a bit much. Superficial cuts or lacerations is definitely overboard, but stabbing your fiance to death in a fit of rage pushes beyond the limits of extreme. Tessa Freeman, Nathan's mother, talked to KTRK TV and said her son and Cervantes met 2 years ago through Facebook and later got engaged. She said, my husband and I went to visit them for Thanksgiving and they seemed perfectly happy. They seemed perfectly happy. We had dinner with their parents and it was great. Who knows how long things might have been going off the rails behind the scenes. Maybe she told him to act like he was happy at that Thanksgiving dinner. Put a smile on your face, damn it. You will not ruin this for me. Court documents state Cervantes told police she blacked out during the stabbing. KTRK reported she came to after having water splashed on her, but then blacked out a second time. She said the next thing she remembers is trying to stitch the complainant up and calling 911. KTRK reported police seized a butcher knife and another unspecified sharp object from the bloodstained apartment, court records stated. I'm still not sold on the blackout story because I'm well aware that the brain has a way of protecting itself from traumatic experience, whether it be forgetting altogether or just losing consciousness, blacking out. But this seems way too deliberate. She didn't stab him in his leg or his foot or his hand or his arm. No, she managed to catch him exactly where it mattered the most. An autopsy was completed on Freeman, which showed he sustained 3 stab wounds, including one to the chest. Officials said Cervantes was booked into jail on $150,000 bond. Her children are not staying with her family, KTRK reported. And that's what's really terrible about this is that the kids are going to end up losing both of their respective parents. Tessa Freeman said she plans on fighting for custody of her granddaughter since she is being charged. I want my grandbaby, she said. That is the only thing I have from my son. Do you think it's possible that this woman could have stabbed this man 3 times, once in the chest with a butcher knife, and have absolutely no recollection of what happened? Or do you think it's a likely story? What are your thoughts?